So I don't think there's a lot more I need to show you. I've shown you the different instruments on the tracks. I've shown you the vocals and how I've treated some of those. I just want to show you one more interesting trick that I'm about to apply to the sample, and this is the reason I've imported it as an audio file as opposed to rewiring it like I did with the Kong. So I'm going to use a processor in the audio suite at the top here. If I scroll down to pitch shift, Pro Tools has something called Verify. So I can use Verify to slow down and speed up selected parts of audio. So I'm going to use it to speed up a part of the intro and slow down the end of the outro to support the idea of sampling an old record for the style of sample-based hip-hop. So I'll show you how I'm going to use this. I'm going to zoom in on the outro and I'll slow it down like a record. So let me just find the point where I want to split it and then slow it down.
How she can make it right, yeah. Happiness is when you really feel good about somebody.
I think about there. So from this point is where I want to slow it down. So I'm going to split the clip by typing B. I'm going to select the clip, go back to Audio Suite, select Verify, make sure Slow Down is selected, and then Render. Now let's see how that sounds.
You really feel good about somebody.
So that was really effective. It sounded just like slowing down an old vinyl record. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the intro, except I'm going to speed it up, like we're starting the record. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop off a part of the intro, and then I'm going to actually copy it and put it before the intro and speed that up before it hits the intro. So that's what I have sliced out of the clip. I'm going to go back to Verify again. This time select Speed Up. Let's render that. Okay. Okay. Now, that was quite good, but there seemed to be a slight pop between the clips. Let's check it again. I'm going to create a short fade out on this clip before it hits the intro. So I'm gonna click the insertion about there, and then if I type G on the keyboard, it will fade out what comes after that insertion. So let's check that. Now that sounds a lot smoother. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my tutorials on hip-hop production techniques, and I also hope you've learned something about some of the different methods you can use, whether that be old school techniques like sampling or using more up-to-date software such as Pro Tools and the software instruments that are built into it.